All right, welcome back for a little double edition of the drive-thru. Still hungry? Stop by the deli and get yourself some nice whole wheat salted pretzels. Not too bad. Okay, so this is 3.7 number 23. Okay, and we're asked to prove that something is equilateral, which is something we've never done before. Equilateral, what does lat means? If your coach says you need to work on your lateral movement, what is he or she telling you? No, not vertical, the opposite of vertical. Your side-to-side movements. Where are your lat muscles at? Right on your sides. So lateral means sides, equilateral is equal sides, okay? So, we are given that O and P are the centers of their circle, and AB bisects. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I'm not exactly sure I know how to do this, okay? I know how to prove I think I got it. All right, so I could definitely prove that. Oh, that's not that bad. Okay, I got it now. I forgot about the bisect. Okay, so we'll start by saying that our proper angles are congruent. Be careful not to assume that all four of these angles are congruent, because they're not yet. We have to prove that. So let's say that angle OAB is congruent to what? Angle PAB, okay? And separately, angle OBA, is congruent to the Professional Bowling Association. And my reason for that is definition of bisect, right? So let's label this right. These are congruent, and these are congruent. Well, this sets up nice. Now I just got to say AB is congruent to AB, reflexive. And now I know that triangle AOB is congruent to triangle APB, all points bulletin. You guys don't even know what that means. That's fine. Okay? And my reason for that? ASA. Now, some people might jump to the conclusion now that AOBP is equilateral. You can't say that. As of now, all we know is that these are congruent and these are congruent. Okay? So let me start by saying that AO is congruent to AP, and OB is congruent to PB. Okay? So those are separate congruent segments. And that's a CP-CTC. But how is AO related to OB? That's right. AO is congruent to OB. And similarly, AP is congruent to PB. Now maybe you'll tell me I didn't need to say that and you might be true, but I'm not going to leave it out because it's the same reason. What's my reason? All radii are congruent within one circle. Okay? Now I got some super serious transitive going on. Can you see it? So AO is AP, but AP is PB, but PB is OB. So now I'll say AO is congruent to OB is congruent to BP is congruent to PA. And my reason? Transitive. And now my final step will be to say that A, O, B, P is equilateral by definition of equilateral. I would not put that on the test only because I don't want to assume you know what equilateral means, because we haven't. I guess we have taught you that word. We taught equilateral and equiangular for triangles, so yeah, we do know that word now. But not a popular type of proof, so not something I would put on the test. But